What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Anime Double Hunter, and I hope everyone's having an awesome day. We don't have a Jujutsu Kaisen chapter this week. Gege deserves his break. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to make this video talking about one of the hidden meanings in Shibuya. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the family. We are, 77 subscribers? Only 33 subscribers away from 100, so definitely subscribe and, get this channel to 100. Join the family. Get all sorts of fun Jujutsu Kaisen content, weekly reviews, character explain videos, analysis, ability explain videos, all that fun stuff. So definitely subscribe and join the family. Comment down below your favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen. We have a whole bunch of awesome, dope characters. Even though a lot of them may not be in commission right now, there's a whole bunch of fun people in Jujutsu Kaisen. So definitely comment down below and let me know who's your favorite character in the series. Now with that being said, let's begin. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about one of the hidden meanings in Shibuya. Now, Shibuya was a fantastic arc. It is one of my favorite arcs in all of anime and manga. I feel like that's probably the best new gen arc. Right next to the Gun Devil, I'll put Shibuya up above it, but the Gun Devil, amazing, does a video. But yeah, Shibuya is just an amazing arc. Fights, deep meanings, emotions, depression, of course, all that kind of stuff in Shibuya. But I feel like one of the hidden meanings in Shibuya is acceptance. Throughout the arc, we see a lot of characters coming to accept things, like maybe emotions that they've been trying to bottle up, part like a side of them that they've been trying to run away from or trying to deny, So first character that comes to my mind when it comes to acceptance is Nanami. So if you guys remember, close to Nanami's death, Nanami thought about the life he could have lived, He could have been on a beach somewhere in Kuntan, reading books, visiting Malaysia, just living a good life instead of, being caught up in all this chaos, fighting, curses, putting his life on the line every single day. But then he realizes, and he actually sees Yuji, and then he realizes, no, he can't do that. He can't go out thinking like that. And so he says to Yuji, you got it from here. So I feel like that was Nanami's way of accepting, like, no, this is the life I was made for. Because throughout the series, we seen Nanami's past with the Jujutsu Society. During his first fight against Mahito, when he was about to be killed in Mahito's domain expansion before Yuji had broken and saved him, we saw he had left the Jujutsu Society during his little flashback before and became a normal working man, working a regular job, getting paid well, and living a good life. But he kept coming back to the Jujutsu Society. To him, it felt like the sorcerer life was drawn to him, like he couldn't escape it. As we saw during that one time when he went to the bakery, he saw a girl with a curse on her shoulder. After exercising the curse, he returned to the Jujutsu Society. So back to Nanami's death scene. Again, he could have easily died regretting the way he lived, but after seeing Yuji, he realized there's no point in going out with regrets or fantasizing about a different life. Instead, he should just accept things and give some encouragement to his student who might need it someday. And that turned out to be an amazing decision by Nanami, because as we saw during his fight, Yuji's fight against Yuta, right where he was doubting his very existence, he then thought back to Nanami's quote, you got it from here. That fueled Yuji and gave him a bit of his spark back. I'm not going to say all of his spark because he was pretty down. But yeah, that gave Yuji his spark back, and he told Yuta right then and there, I'm sorry, but I can't die yet. So very powerful moment, really poetic for Nanami. RIP Nanami in the chat. I think he was a great character of showing that theme of acceptance, and I think we should move on to the next character now. I could talk about Nanami all day. So moving on to the next character, I want to talk about Yuji. So from the moment Yuji met Mahito all the way leading up to the Shibuya arc and on, Yuji has been struggling into coming into terms with the fact that sorcerers are not heroes, and when it comes to the Jujutsu Society, there's no definite right or wrong. Throughout the series, we have moments that cause Yuji to rethink everything, the Jujutsu world, himself, and even curses. In the Versus Mahito arc, when Mahito made Yuji kill all those curses in order to get to him, it was then Yuji started to question what in the hell is going on. When Yuji asked Sukuna for help and Mahito and Sukuna laugh at him, Yuji realized, okay, this isn't going to be a partnership or MC best friends demon like Naruto and Kurama or Asta and Liebe. This is simply you're a fucked up dude and you need to be exercised. That's simply what the situation between him and Sukuna is. During the death painting arc, when Yuji was about to kill Iso, he saw Iso cry at the fact that his brother was about to die, and this is a curse. It was then Yuji came to realize, okay, maybe this isn't a good versus evil battle. In Shibuya, when Sukuna took over Yuji's body and massacred a whole region of people, causing Yuji to question the point, why is he even alive? He can't believe he actually questioned why he should be executed. And let's also not forget Mahito's speech to Yuji about him and Yuji being a lot alike. All these things led up to the moment of Yuji accepting he's just as much of a monster as Mahito, and he isn't a hero. In the grand scheme of things, he's nothing more than a cog that helps the machine run, but he's willing to accept that role and do his part, which is exercising curses till his time is up. In all honesty, it pains me that a main character like Yuji has to go through these things, considering Yuji's a kind-hearted person at natural. He's very kind. It's just unfortunate circumstances that has caused him to end up being like this. But on the bright side, we got some good character development. Some of the best character development I've seen in all of anime and manga. People hate all the time and say Yuji isn't that much of a different MC from the rest, but you know, once Jujutsu Kaisen is said and done, Yuji will go down as one of the greatest MCs ever. But that's a different video. But if you want to be present for that video, make sure you subscribe and join the channel now. Now on to the next character. So the next character that shows this theme of acceptance is Toji. When Toji died during the hidden inventory arc, we saw Toji came to regret the life he had lived. During his final moments, he came to realize he wasn't proud of the man he became, and he actually ended up letting his hate for the Zenin clan take him away from his true self. During his death, he wasn't surrounded by any of his loved ones, not by Megami's mom, who he loved, or his son Megami. Well, in Shibuya, towards the end of his fight against Megami, his son, he thought back to when he was selling him to the Zenin clan and he had met up with Naobito. And the moment to Naobito, he seemed very happy over the fact that he was about to sell his son to Zenin clan and make a ton of money. But as he walked away, we saw a very sad look on his face. We then got a dialogue between Naobito and Toji, to where Toji tells him to take care of Megami. And although that place may be useless for him, it might be a little bit better for Megami, because he'll be a true sorcerer. We then turn back to the present moment, and Toji asks Megami what's his last name, assuming he wants to know if his son took the Zenin clan name. But Megami replies with Fushiguro. Toji then stabs himself in the head and smiles and tells Megami, good for you. I believe this was Toji being happy and accepting how things turned out. And even better, it was proper closure for his character arc. But I'm honestly ready to cry over this scene. That shit is so beautiful. Man, Toji's such an awesome character. He went through hell growing up. He did a lot of messed up shit out of hate for the Zenin clan. He became a monster. He couldn't raise his son and ended up selling him to the Zenin clan. But he was happy with the way things turned out. Awesome character. Now on to the last character. So the last character is Gojo. After being sealed, Gojo realized his reckless ways caused him to end up in a situation like this and fuck everything up. But in all honesty, I feel like Gojo's character is gonna dive even deeper into this acceptance that, you know, his recklessness, his childish ways has left a much bigger impact than he could have ever thought of. I mean, Nanami died, Nobara got in pretty messed up condition, Yuji ended up letting Sukuna take over. I mean, he didn't let Sukuna take over, but Sukuna ended up taking over. I mean, Maki got burnt the fuck up. So many people died, you know, so because of Gojo's recklessness, there was a lot of casualties, you know. So I feel like Gojo is gonna come full circle with that whole thing of accepting that, okay, he screwed up big time and he needs to start getting much more serious, you know. Hopefully, you know, we get that. I feel like Gege left that out, not only because he wanted to kick Gojo off a little bit, but I feel like that's gonna, you know, deepen Gojo's character when he comes back. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you agreed with what I said, go ahead and drop a like, comment on what you think of this theme of acceptance. It's kind of the thing I just thought of. No chapter this week. Want to make a quick Jujutsu Kaisen video, but yeah, definitely drop a like if you ended up enjoying the video. Comment down below what you think and what are you excited for in the upcoming chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. What other themes you think Shibuya represented besides all the dark depression, you know, all the sad. Well, that arc was a ride, to say the least. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more content. It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Peace.